Today, we will be discussing architectural concepts, what exactly they are, how important they are, and how to go about creating one. Don't go away. You're welcome once again to today's video. My name is AMAKA EKE-NWACHUKWU and this is Alien Architecture. If you're a new timer, you're welcome to the channel. Subscribe, like, and click the bell notification so that you can always be the first to be informed when our videos go live. Today we'll be discussing architectural concepts. When you get into the School of Architecture, you hear about concepts, but nobody takes the time to teach exactly what they are. Well, that's my job, and that's what we'll be doing today. Concept in architecture is described as a thought or an idea that governs the whole design or the whole project that you may be working on in architecture. It's the backbone. It's what you want people to think about when they are discussing your design. Architectural concepts are the reason and meaning to every architectural design. It's the first part of the design process and it is consistently present even to the end of the project. Concept can be an idea, a notion, a feeling, a thought, whatever it is that you want the users or even the viewers of the building to think about when they think about that project. That is what is a concept. Now, it's how you translate it on paper that makes the difference. A concept could actually be an abstract, like I said, a thought, something intangible, or even tangible. For instance, if you're designing a residential building or a residential apartment, what do you want the first thought to be when that building is being used or even viewed? You may say you probably want the users of the building to feel enclosed or safe. So safety could be your concept depending on the client's brief. Now you go about transmuting that thought, safety, into your drawings. That is your concept. So throughout the building, throughout the design process of the building, we keep seeing evidences or items that pronounce safety from start to finish of the design. Now, architectural concepts can be derived from so many processes. They're actually processes that we actually go through during the start of a design, during the design process, but we don't know that those are the processes we are going through. Concepts can be derived from site analysis, the client brief, the type of building working on at the moment. So now when you discuss site analysis, you are looking at the climate surrounding the site, the history around that site, if any, the orientation, views of the site. The design brief or the client brief is also another way that you can also generate your concept from. So you listen to your client and you find out what exactly they want. You get an idea of what they want to feel when they are using that building. So as the architect, it's your job to communicate the feeling they want, to be able to present it on paper. That's also another way that you can generate a concept. The building typology of the design you're working on is also another means of generating your architectural concept. So you want to find out what type of building is it, what type of buildings are around that place, why is the building shaped the way it is, the precedence of the building, why are they shaped the way they are you making an improvement on the existing building? So architectural concepts don't have to be you're doing an airport and you say your concept is an A or a B or a C or a D. They don't have to be that way. When you have chosen your concept, it affects every single thing in your design. It affects the landscape, it affects your finishes, it affects your interiors, it affects your exteriors, it affects even the materials and the structure that you use. That's why you must be sure to start and finish your project using your concept. So unlike the popular concept that we know and we use, which is the formal concepts that come from forms, there are other various factors that we can use to generate our concept. Discuss the site concept, looking at the site, using the site inventory to marry it and relate it with your design. We have also discussed the client concept or the design brief concept, where the client, through the brief that you are giving, you are able to generate a concept for your design. There's also the material concept, where you use the different materials. You can decide that you're using steel, you can decide you're using wood, you can decide you're using glass for your concept. And then of course you tell us the history and the reasons why you're using those materials. And lastly, the formal concept, the concept from forms, using forms, existing forms as we know it, to generate your concept. So why are concepts important? Concepts are important because they tend to give you something to talk about when discussing your design. It shows a thoroughly thought out process from start to finish. And if it's a schoolwork, it tends to show your design critics that you actually know what you're doing, because of course you have paid attention to detail from start to finish. Architecture begins with a concept, whether we like it or not, whether we know it or not. It is best for you to have a concept that guides you through the design of your work from start to finish. If you have not been using concepts before, now is a good time to try using them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and click the bell notification so you know when our videos come on next. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Bye for now.